right. Hi, guys. All right. How is everyone's doing? Welcome back. So I hope that you guys oh well. So before we start, right? Can you guys hear me clearly? Let me. Can you guys hear me clearly? All right. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Thanks. Okay. So welcome to the day number 2. All right. So this bootcamp is organized by Grand Pine Capital. So I hope that all of you already practice everything. So yesterday we have gone through a couple of things, how to use value farm, all right, and also how to actually use AI to detect or to check whether a particular companies or a particular stock is good or bad just by a tap, right? So make sure that let me bring up my deck. Okay, so welcome to day 2, V2U. So yesterday we have learned a lot, right? I have shared literally everything and also step by steps. How are you going to pick or choose a company? Oops. Let me open up my light first. Okay. So yesterday we have learned, how to check, how to pick, and how to use all of the AI functions in our value farm apps, right? So today I will show you, as I promised you guys, right? Today I will show you the 3 stock lists. All right, much more brighter. All right, the 3 stock lists that Grand Pine already pre-filtered to you all. All right, so let me go to the next slide. And for you guys that have not downloaded this free AI investment tool, all right, you can scan the code and it will lead you to your Google or Apple Play Store. All right, it's a bit dark though. Okay, so make sure that before we start, make sure that you already downloaded this free AI tool. Okay, so I will just put it here. I mean, for those that just came in, all right, the very first thing that you have to do is just download this free application first, right? Because later on I will go through and show you some of the features in this AI investment tool. All right, hey guys, welcome. Okay, cool. So if you are watching on my YouTube channel, so you might see a different comment box compared to those that is watching from StreamYard. All right. Okay. So I mean, learning how to invest is exactly same as learning any other skill in the world, right? A good chef, example, learn how to be good chef, how to be the best mechanics, how to be the best pilot. Okay, so all are true. Learn, then you practice, and practice. Then you improve, and then you keep learning. All right. So same goes to investing, right? Same goes to investment, right? So we do understand that sometimes it is very hard to identify which stock is good, right? So yesterday we have choose. I have shown you how are you going to pick stock from the quarter report, and if you have any stocks or companies that you are interested, you can also just click on the search button and search for the companies, and then go through the process on how do we actually going to scan whether this is a good company or not based on their fundamental performance, right? So what if you are given a stock list that Grand Pine already pre-filter for you? All right, how good is that? If good, comment good. Hello, Jubir. Hello, welcome. All right, kita baru je dah mula. All right, so don't worry, you guys did not miss anything. So yang baru masuk tu, okay, sila scan and download your freemium value farm terlebih dahulu. Right, those that just join in, make sure that you already scan to download your free versions of value farm first. All right. So this live is streaming to my YouTube channel on StreamYard and also on my Facebook. So if you guys missed out or just late, it's fine. Okay, you just watch it on YouTube or my Facebook. All right. best that you can watch this live because you can ask questions. All right. So, yang baru je masuk, make sure that you already downloaded this AI apps that is free. Okay, just make sure that you already downloaded it. And yesterday we already went through step by steps how to know whether a stock or company is bad or not just by using AI Insight. Right. Later on, I will demo again. Okay, so do not worry. Okay, so I will put it here for maybe another 30 seconds. Okay, so before we start, can I also know dah berapa korang dah melabur? Okay, berapa lama korang dah melabur? If you guys are beginner, just type in beginners. If you guys are already invested for X amount of years, okay, just type in like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, whatever. All right? All right. So let's move on. So coming up, I will do a demo. Okay, this pre-filter stock list that Grandpa already filtered for you guys based on the big data. All right. So if you have watched any of my video before, I did show this as well. All right. So let me open this up. So for those that have not downloaded, all right, please take this time, okay, to download the free apps while I preparing to log into my apps. Okay, so make sure that you scan. It's pretty simple. Once you scan, if you read the referral code, okay, referral code, you can just put like wing, my wing, all right, or you can just skip it, all right. Okay, cool. So I will just, okay, so once you guys are done downloading, I will now share my screen. All right, so this is the value farm, okay? But my value farm will be slightly different from yours, okay? It's slightly different from yours, okay? Because I have this thing called stock list over here. Okay, do not worry, I will go through each of these stock lists. Okay, so if you still remember, right, yesterday I dah mention kan, so jika you nak beli groceries, okay, you pergi like Lotus, you pergi like Jaya Grocer, right? So you need to know what to buy, right? So you have a grocery list. So you beli ni, take, beli ni, take, beli ni, beli ni, beli ni, beli ni, right? So that you will not buy the wrong thing and waste your money and waste your time, right? So same goes to investing, sama dengan melabur juga. So anda dibagi, okay, you have this list, okay? So this is not list that kita randomly, okay, pick from Bursa, no, okay? So as you can see, we have 3 category over here: dividend, grow plus, and momentum. Okay, just for your information, just for your knowledge, in Bursa Malaysia, there are about 1,000 plus stocks. Means that we have about 1,000 plus companies that are listed that we can actually invest. But the challenge over here is that, I mean, let's be frank, not all company will help us to make money. If every company will help us to make money, then we just letak je lah duit, right, in any of the company. But unfortunately, it's not. Okay, unfortunately, bukan semua company kat bursa akan bantu kita generate duit. Alright, that's why we need to have a stock list on the best companies in Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so example, these 3 stock lists: dividend, grow plus, and momentum. So all of this stock or all of these companies, all right, that give dividend are the best, okay, are the best. I think it's about 30 of them. These are the best 30 companies that pay dividend. Okay, inside this list, we already filtered it out for you guys. Same goes to Grow Plus. All right, so those are the best growth company in Bursa Malaysia. All right. So same goes to momentum. All right. So all of this is not random company. Okay. All of these are based on the dividends percentage is the highest. All right. And then with the 5 years dividend payout ratio, the strongest one, the best. All right. So same to go to Grow Plus. Okay. The best YOY and QOQ growth. Those are the best companies that have growth. Okay, same goes to momentum. Okay, it has the most momentum, the top companies. So kita dah buat semua filtering untuk korang. So those are the list consists of the top company for in the categories of dividends, growth plus, and also momentum. All right. So you do not need to, main tembak on the 1,000 plus stock in Bursa Malaysia. You just have to pick from here. And this stock will update often. All right, this list, because some of the company will perform better than last month, or it's not performing, then another better company will come in, right? So these lists are updated regularly, so do not worry, okay? So now, who want this list? Can you guys comment? Okay, siapa nak list ini? Okay, cuba comment. My phone does not. Hi Ronaldo. My phone does not let me register value farm. It keep. May I know, Ronaldo, where are you from? Are you from Malaysia? My phone is weird. Can you also what phone are you using? Well, if you're from Malaysia, should be okay. Good. Why cannot? Weird. All right. So if anyone still have these problems, you can. It's here from YouTube. I think I have left a link on my bio, and over there I have a group that you can join. You just PM me from there. Owner should be okay because I'm using Owner as well. I got my Owner. I got my Xiaomi. Right. So I think it's best that you just PM me on the link that I put on my YouTube channel. All right. Then I will try to contact the Grand Pine Tech team to figure this out. All right. So if you have any questions regarding the tech side, right? I have link on my YouTube. You can just you can just click on that, and then I have a community that you can join, and then you just PM me from there. All right. So okay, I will just go through each of these categories so that you understand how does these things work. All right. The very first thing that you need to understand is that all of this data is based on big data. So we have an AI behind which we use quant. Okay, pretty much we use quant. If you guys are familiar with quant model, then you know, right? But it will be too technical for you guys to understand. It's pretty much it's maths calculations based on the past results, in short. So, and this result is based on years of experience, of Grand Pine Capital in this industry, in the investment industry, right? So we already in this industry for about 22 years, right? So, and then we come up with this, and we are the only one in Malaysia that's doing this right now, okay? Because it just needs too much of technology and people that know this technology to work on it. And of course, the cost is super duper high because it deal with like AI and then also quant and then a lot of technology behind this. That's why you will get the best list over here. And I want to have a disclaimer first. All right, this is not buy or sell call. All right, it's not like, oh wait, no, I can directly buy and I will make money. No. Okay, every single investment consists of risk. Okay, it's just that how are you going to manage and to lower down the risk is by using our tool. All right, as I explained yesterday, it's just like driving. All right, so driving for sure you have risk, when to accident or someone bang you or whatsoever, right? But it does not mean that we do not drive a car. It doesn't mean that we do not buy a car, right? So we follow the rules. All right, when it's red, then we stop. When it's green, then we go. Okay, when it's yellow, we stop. We get ready to stop. All right, we wear our seatbelt. We do not drink and drive. Right, we follow the traffic rules. All right, that will reduce the risk of us getting accident. All right. So same goes to investing, right? So we provide you every single data that you need to know, need to have. Instead of you just buta pergi beli saham. All right, then confirm accident will happen. All right, so now we give you everything that you need as investor so that you can reduce your risk, so you can maximize your profit. All right, so one more thing that I want to mention over here is very important, especially for beginner. All right, so on social media, because I'm from social media, if you search my name on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you can see me doing a lot of content. Right, I have about 300 over thousands followers on my TikTok. All right, so I understand how the social media works, right? But I will never ever get any information from social media for investment advice. Why? All right, because none of the so-called financial or influencer share or teach me about risk. Most of them only teach me how to drive a car, accelerate, then you will reach. But no one teach me how to follow the rules. Okay, what to be aware of. I need to wear a seatbelt. No one. So the ideology is very simple. When you learn to drive a car, to get your license, what are the first things that teach you? When to stop, right? You have to look at red light, then you stop. Okay, green, then you go. You have to follow the rules. All the rules first. They will not ask you to directly, step on the accelerator and then just go like gear 4 and then they would. They will ask you to understand the risk first, to be safe first, how to be safe. But in social media, none of very less influencer will share about this. And this is what I learned. That's why I want to share with you guys so that you guys can maximize your revenue once you understand what are the risks. All right. So I hope that you guys understand this theory over here. All right. So now let's go to the first stock list. If you have any question, just comment and then I will get back to you. All right. So because I can't see the comment now, unless that you are commenting on my YouTube, because it's on both different platforms. Okay. Because I'm opening up my my YouTube so that I can see. But my streamer, I can't. All right. So the first thing, what is dividend stock? Can anyone tell me? Okay. What does dividend mean at the very first place? Okay. What does dividend mean at the very first place? Okay, can anyone, just a short one, just take a guess. There's no right or wrong. And please, guys, do not be shy. Jangan rasa segan, all right? Jangan rasa segan, okay? Just type based on what you know about dividend stock. All right? So, my personal favorite, stocks is dividends companies. Okay? Later on, I will tell you why. All right. And then I also make consistent income through dividends. Okay. Later, I'll tell you why. Okay. Then you can, based on your lifestyle, you can, based on your risk tolerance, to choose which one that you want to follow. All right. There's no right or wrong. Okay. Each of these stocks, there are people that make money, there are people that lose money as well. Okay. My job here is to make sure that you understand the risk, to reduce your risk and to maximize your profit. All right. So dividend means company that pay you a steady income every quarter or every year. Depends on the companies. All right. Some will pay you every quarter. Some will pay you every year. Okay. If they have any special dividends, then they might give you more than one-time dividends. Maybe they pay you twice a year. Depends on the performance. Okay. So dividend is like giving you cash rewards just for holding their shares. Right? So if you are a beginner, right, and want to make consistent income in a pretty low risk method, I will highly recommend go for dividend first. Okay, because myself, the very first thing that you need to understand is that you cannot get influenced by whatever there is outside social media. Okay, trust me on this, there are no way to make money fast. No way at all. I pernah scam. Okay, 2 biji mari dah habis. Because I have the mentality that I invest, confirm I will make money. But the reality is no, it's not like that. All right, so I get scammed twice. 2 biji mari, not more than more than twice, I think about 3 to 4 times. All right, dua biji mami dah habis. Okay, that's why now I want to learn about what the real investment look like, and I want you guys to learn this as well, so that you guys won't get scammed like bodoh macam saya. Okay, so dividends means that you get rewards every single year or quarterly. Okay, so I myself, I understand myself, I tak boleh ambil risiko yang terlalu besar. I cannot take too much of risk. I have a full-time job. Okay, so I have full-time job. I do not want to take too much of risk, and then I do not want to look at chart every single day. All right, so I go for dividend. Dividend, literally very low risk. All right, and then you will make money when the company give out dividend. Okay, so it really depends on you. It's just like you collecting rental. So instead of you buy a house, okay, you put down payment 10%, right? The house is 500,000. You put 10%, then it's about how much? 50,000. So you put 50,000, and then you have to look for tenant. If the tenant pay you, you get money. If the tenant pay you money, you don't get any money. But for dividend, it's about the same concept, but you do not need to put up 50,000 ringgit to start investing. Okay, it depends on the stock price. For example, this stock price is 72 cents. All right, 3A. If minimum is 100 units, so it's how much? It's only about 72 ringgit, and then you are done. Okay, so and then when this company make money, give out dividends, then you will get the money as well. All right, so this dividend stock. Next one will be growth pula. All right, growth. This is a very interesting one. And then I will do a challenge on this as well, right? So growth means companies that have strong potential to expand fast. That's why this stock is based on year-on-year and quarter-on-quarter growth. All right, so those are the growth. Year-on-year growth for Affin is 21%, quarter-on-quarter is 16%. Okay, but Affin is not Sharia compliance. So yang other Sharia compliance, you will see a logo S over here. Okay, you will see a logo S over here. All right, so growth companies means these companies, okay, this list of companies, okay, have strong potential to expand fast, so your investment can grow quickly together with them, right? So most of these businesses, they are in the fast growing stage. Maybe they are on AI, maybe they are on like semiconductor and whatnot, all right? So they may not give you steady income like the dividend, all right? But they can grow your capital faster. Okay, I give you another pictures. So dividends, you might need to wait like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years can see result. But for growth, all right, maybe 1 quarter, okay, 3 to 4 months, then you will get to see the results already. All right, so the concept, this is very important, guys. Please listen carefully. This is super important. All right, so let me give you an example. Imagine you are opening a clothing shop. Okay, if you want sales to move fast, okay, if you want to make the sales move fast, you can't just simply order any design, right? Okay, so what will you do if you open up a clothing shops? In TikTok example, you want to sell clothes on TikTok. The very first thing that you want to do is that you want to know which clothes are hot selling right now. Okay, which one people will buy, which one is on trend. So if without that list, your stock cannot sell, your clothes cannot sell out. Then nobody wants your clothes, and then your business slow down, and then you lose money. So same goes to Group Plus as well. All right. So all of this stock over here, all these companies over here are companies that are on trend, are companies that are hot now, are companies that you can make money right now. All right, potentially make money right now. All right, so you just have to pick from here and do the deeper research as I showed you guys yesterday. All right, can understand the analogy? Okay, and again, this is not a buy sell call. All right, this is just for your reference only, and all investment has risk. Okay, so it's same with investing. not every company is moving fast. So some are stagnant, some are slowing down. Yes, there are a lot of companies that are slowing down. All right. If you know what I mean, some companies are sunset company, we call it, because it used to be a very good company 20 years ago, but now it's slowing down because we as a consumer do not need those services or products anymore. Okay. A very typical company is Astro or BAT, British Tobacco, right? So those are the sunset, company, right? So not every company are moving fast. Okay, some are slowing down, but a few are growing quickly, right? So the trick over here is to know which one in that fast moving categories, and this is exactly where this stock list make it so simple, right? So just like a ready-made list, like the best-selling design for your shop. So we already prepare a ready-made list of fast-growing companies in the markets. So you don't need to like study hundreds of reports or guess based on rumors. Okay, just open your SIG and see the Grow Plus list, and it's all there for you. All right, so you can log into your Value Farm now. You should be able to see an upgrade button or a diamond button. Okay, so if you want this list, okay, you can just click on that, and then you can then you'll prompt you to a payment page, if I'm not mistaken, and then you can just do your payments, and then you get to access our premium features. I will show you a couple of premium features. Premium features, premium features. All right, that definitely able to help you guys to invest smarter. Okay, so this is Grow Plus. The next thing will be momentum, right? So to be very honest, momentum is for those that have some sort of investing experience. Why? Because momentum means companies that are going up right now because there are a lot of smart money are going in. All right. So the price is already moving and you just follow the wave. All right. The whole structure, how are we going to use dividend growth and momentum? We have trainings, videos over here as well. It's under media room. Okay, go to courses, and then we have, all of the trainings over here already for you guys. All right. So momentum is for those that have a little bit of experience, because this one is really move a bit fast. So you have to give full attention, right? So momentum, as I mentioned, right, means companies that are going up right now because many people are buying and the price is already moving. That's why this one is based on the AMT rate. Okay, it's based on the AMT rate. So it's like when you see a shop or a store in Pasar Malam with a long queue, right? You know that store is hot, is very popular. Okay, so same thing goes to this momentum stock. When money is flowing in, the price will move up. Okay, but here's the risk. Okay, here is the risk. Sometimes the wave can stop suddenly because it's a trend, right? And if you join too late, you might get stuck at the top. And that's why you must also, always check and have a system. Okay, so with SIG, right, we make everything simple. We prepare the list of momentum companies for you, and we also show warnings so that you don't simply just chase blindly. All right. So now just let me put it in a very simple term. It's just like going to a grocery shopping. I love using this analogy because it is just like that. Right. So before we go to Lotus or Jaya Grocer, right, you do not want to just walk blindly. If you do that, you will waste your time, you will waste your money, and you will get confused. And most of the time, you will end up buying the wrong things that you need. So same goes to investing, right? You do not want to blindly go into the market, simply buy any saham, and then you start at the top. Then you have to just wait. All right, and sometimes, and most of the time, if you buy a bad companies, have a lot of red flags, a lot of debt, as we mentioned yesterday. How are we going to check? Okay, later on, I will do a recap again. Then you pretty much have to sell that company with a loss. Okay, so to avoid or to minimize the risk, what you do? Okay, you prepare a grocery list, you prepare a stock list exactly in front of you. Okay, what is needed, what is good, what is bad, and then how to check it. So SIG works exactly this way. Instead of staring at thousands of stock and not knowing where to start, SIG already prepared for you. Okay, the stock list, they show you the dividend stocks, which are the best one. The top best actually out of the 1,000 plus stocks. Grow plus, and then same goes to momentum. Okay, so that's why I love this system so much, to be very honest. Okay, as I mentioned to you guys, I'm not from the financial background, I'm not from the accounting background, I am total newbie in investing, but I get to make money with stock, not because I'm smart, just because I know how to use system. Same goes to those marketers or copywriters or entrepreneurs, right? They do not need to become the top copywriter. They just know how to use ChatGPT, settle semua dah. All right, they're not the smartest, but they are definitely the most smartest in using tool to help them to make money. So same goes to you. That's why I want to introduce this system to all of you. Even though if you are a beginner, do not worry at all. All right. So these are the stock lists that I highly recommend for anyone that really want to make a second income through investing. This I highly recommend for you. In fact, so many paid premium features in SIG. This is for me lah. All right. I mean, you will have another feature that you love, but for me, this is the most useful one. And if I want to get this list on my own, I might need to pay like 10,000 ringgit for someone to do the R&D for me. All right. But for this one, it's pretty cheap. All right. So you can just click on the diamond button if you're using the free versions. Okay. Just click, then just pay over there. All right. Next thing that I want to introduce, which is also on the paid versions. Example, 3A. What company is 3A company? Okay. I have no idea. All right. But over here, it says the dividend pay ratio is on green, is pretty good. PE is on green, pretty good. PB is pretty good on green. Price is on green as well. So everything seems like great. Okay, it's on share compliant as well. All right. So I want to understand a bit more about this company. So I click on it. I click on analysis. I click on AI video. All right. So over here, you get to see video. All right, so that you can quickly understand what does this company do. All right, my suggestion is always, if you do not understand what a company do not buy. Kalau tidak, mati pun tak tahu kenapa. All right, you die also don't know why you die. All right, that's why always do your own research first. And the fastest way is go to this AI video, which is on each stocks. Then you go to analysis, go to video. All right, so this is not like those random video that you watch on TikTok. Okay, this is one layer deeper. All right, so this video show you exactly what this company do. Okay, what will make this company grow? Okay, I mentioned this a lot of time. Okay, do you want to invest in a company that cannot grow, or you want to invest in a company that will grow? Okay, comment on the comment box. Okay, just comment growth or not growth. All right, if a company cannot grow their profit, mereka tidak akan untung. Kalau mereka tak untung, you will not untung as well. It is relationships. Okay, both are connected. If the company is not making money, you won't get money as well. It's just that simple. All right, so you have to understand, does this company have grow or not? Okay, just watch the video. Pretty simple. Okay, the 2-track capital plan. Okay, what is their plan? What is their future plan? The upcoming plan or their current plan? You have to watch all of this video to understand. And this video is not long. Okay, I think it's less than 5 minutes. Okay, let me see.
A's capital strategy is simple, smart, and has 2 distinct tracks, with a rock-solid balance sheet and almost no debt.
Right, it's only like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes only. You already can understand, the whole business, how these things works. Right, so it's very easy. Let's say, okay, so what if, Wing, what if the companies that I'm interested is not in this list? So can I also use the AI video? Yes, you can. Example, UWC lah. Okay, You can search for individual stocks, just click on it, then you can search, or you can just go to your stock list and then just select any companies. All right. So just now I was doing UWC, same thing, go to this, and then it goes to your AI video. Then you get to know company introductions, financial and future growth. Okay, in less than 3 minutes, you get to understand fully the main things or the key things about a company.
UWC's capital strategy tells you everything you need to know about their ambition. This
All right.
isn't about...
So how do you feel so far? It's super king, right? It's super powerful, right? So it's really very different. So what we're trying to do here is to simplify the traditional investment journey. Last time we have to read news. We have to read the 200 pages of financial reports to get all of these details. We have to call reminder. We have to do a lot of research. Okay, maybe we already spent like half a month only we get to research one company. But here, within a 3 second or 3 second block, within a 3 minutes, we already know whether a company is good or bad. All right. So the next thing that I want to show you to you guys is this is over on the view. Financial score. All right. So if you want to have a quick way, okay, a quick way to understand whether a company is good or bad, you just directly pick the company that you want. Okay. Financial score, click on it. Then you get to see everything over here. Okay. Of course, the green color is the best. Okay, now it's on orange. All right, super awesome, right? So the next thing is that you go to media room, go to replay, go to here, go to courses. Over here, we already prepared all of the stock for you. All of the training classes for you. Each of the element, like what is MT rate, what is ROE, test the water, double click, okay? Double click, entry and thematic investing. All right. Discipline profit taking. How are you going to take profit? When to exit? Okay. Sam, how are we going to do our sustaining our profit growth? Okay, we will share everything over here. Okay, beyond the what is ROE CV. Okay, we will teach you a system so that it can maximize your profit. Okay, when to take profit, when to sell, when to buy. Okay, we will teach you every single thing that you need to know. All right. Last thing that is super powerful that I must share with you guys. Okay, example. Okay, example first. I give you an example. Another very powerful feature that you need to have is go to feed. Okay. AI value farm detector smart money is flowing into Johor property. Okay, what does this mean, Wing? I don't have any idea at all. Okay, so I will gonna show you this features that is premium features that is super awesome. All right. So can I know who? Okay, siapa nak tahu what is the current trend? Okay, what is the current trend, and also what actually or which companies that have a lot of which has a lot of government projects who want, and also who also want to know what is the Malaysian 13 plan. Okay, which company will get positively profit from this Malaysia 13 plan? Okay, who want to know all of this? Okay, comment 1. Why is this important? Right. So if a company is right, they are following the government's punya plan or the government directions, and then he get a lot of government projects, right? For sure, this company profit will grow. All right. Same go to just now the news. Okay. Smart money is flowing into Johor property. Why? What companies? Right. So do you guys want to know this? If more money, is going into a certain categories, what does this mean? So more investors are actually investing in this sector or in this particular companies. So what will be the result? Okay, these segments will grow. This company will grow. Okay, and then hopefully the price of the share price will grow as well. Okay, and this information, not much people know unless they are a hardcore investor that do a lot of research. Right? So those are the informations that you can get it immediately with our Value Farm SIG. How? Okay, you go back to your farm. So for the free versions, right, you will get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 hot GPT. All right, you click on more. Okay, you go to see more. Okay, so this is a premium versions. All right. So as you can see over here, hospitality REITs have full fire. Full fire means it's super active. Okay, it's super active. Okay, in this hospitality REIT. Okay, and then it has 1,237% flow in. Imagine today if you don't have this information, but you need this information, where are you going to get it? It's super duper hard unless you are a hardcore investor. Okay, but with SIG you can get it immediately. So what does this mean? 1,200. So what? Okay, so what? What is this relevant to me? How will this help me to make money? Right. So 1,000 plus percent flow in means that there are money net flow. And what does this mean in layman terms? Means that a lot of people, a lot of institutional, those big guys are actually investing in this particular category. All right. So after we know, okay lah, Wing, now I know like the hospitality REITs, there are a lot of investors going in, right? It is a very hot industry. So what are the stocks that this smart money are actually looking at, right? So we also have stocks over here. Okay, so only two, which is the Sun REIT and also YTL REIT. All right. So Sun REITs have the most fire. Okay, so a lot of investors are actually investing in this Sun REIT. All right, a very important information that we need to know is that why Sun REIT is hot now. Okay, maybe they have any like government projects, I do not know. Maybe they are investing in like Johor property, I don't know. All right, so all you have to do is just click on this artificial intelligence. Then it will show you everything in seconds. All right. Sunway REIT is classified under the hospitality REITs team, particularly because it's hospitality, blah, blah, blah. As one of Malaysia's largest diversified REIT, its core hospital and service operation are built upon flagship asset. Looking ahead, Sunway REIT has completed a major multi-million ringgit renovations. The Malaysian government visa-free policy. So it will show you why Sun REIT is in this hospitality REITs. Okay, if you are interested and you see that, Sun REIT is pretty potential. Okay, what you do? All right, if you have watched my live yesterday, can you tell me what is the next step so that you know that this company is actually a good company? All right, by the way, Sun REIT is not Sharia compliance here because it don't have any S here, but I just bagi contoh sahaja. But the flow is exactly the same. Okay, so once you think that, this Sun REIT I think is very potential, but what is next? Okay, you go to earnings, you can see the AI here. Scroll down, you click on the AI insights. Okay, big revenue jump, mainly from new properties. This quarter, Sun REIT, they have a lot of revenue. Dividend declare, retail is the engine of growth. Business, hotel business is a bit of a drag. Industry properties are the dark horse. Okay, how much is company worth? You will get to see everything over here. So based on this, everything seems like a pretty good growth and pretty good prospect. Okay, the next thing that we want to check is the opportunity risk. All right. So what we want to do is that what is the company's plan? All right. So you get to see everything over here. And any financial warning sign. Okay, everything is good. So they are not in debt. All right, it's pretty good. And management, if the management is not reliable, I would say just abaikan company ni. Okay, so everything is pretty good now. Okay, so if you're interested with Sun REIT, two things that you can do. First thing, you put it on your watch list, or you can just paper trade now. And keep track or monitor the progress of these stocks. Okay, so I will pick another one. Retail. Let's go to Malaysia 13 Malaysia plan. Okay, so all of these stocks, are directly, will get benefited from 13 Malaysia plan. Okay, so example, we have Pet Gas, Inari, MPI, and so on, Zetrix, Penta, and so on. Okay, so those are the list that is under this 13 Malaysia plan. All right, and same thing, as I mentioned, companies that go the same directions with the government's directions will most probably get benefited in a lot of way. Okay, example, Zetrix. Okay, is Sharia. So Zetrix previously, the name for Zetrix previously was MyEG. Okay, they just changed the name, and Zetrix is same as the blockchains, their blockchain punya nama. Okay, so once you come in here, wow, financial score 10 out of 14, crazy. All right, so go to earning. Same thing, we have to check everything. Go to AI insights. Okay, no matter how good is a company, okay, from the surface, we always need to check the AI to see is there anything that is underneath the companies that we do not know. All right, so booming is good, seriously profitable. The blockchain is starting to cash in. A small hiccup, people loss on an investment, making money, so they are sharing the profit. Partner with China, okay, seems pretty good. Teaming up with governments to build, aiming for US listing to attract global. Wow, aiming for a US listing. Management is confident about the future, investing big in tech to stay ahead. Wow, it's pretty good, the plan. Okay, next thing is go to opportunity and risk. Okay, we need to know how has it performed. A good year 2024. Okay, it seemed pretty good. All right, so for me, I need to see, can they actually deliver? All right, because most of the companies, right, of course, they're going to write how good they are in their future plan, right? But we need to understand, do they actually able to do that job that they say they are going to do? If cannot, then memang, waste of time, all right? So simply put, the management is very capable. They don't just talk, they actually turn the very new concept of Web3 into a profitable business. Last year, the market was worried the government contract would not be renewed, so everything seems good. Okay, next thing, any financial warning signs? Wow, the company financial look very healthy. Okay, so same thing, if you are interested in this company, what you need to do, simple, just put this star, and or you can paper trades and keep monitor. That's it. All right, sounds cool. Okay, I will stop here for a while. Any questions, just let me know. To see stock, oops. Yes, I put in, you have to look at the SIG, yes. How about stock price if already high? How to know? Okay, the answer, we cannot know that, there's a top of the price. We do not know that, and we cannot know, right? How are we going to know the future? We cannot. So we have to go to, based on the AI insights, any future any futures contracts come in, any future projects. All right, so that will actually push the growth of the company even higher. All right, we cannot detect, is this the lowest, is this the highest? There's no way that we can do that, right? Because we do not know how to predict the future, right? Okay, it's impossible. Okay, distribution of profit, betul. So if the company is not making money, right, then it's tough. It's tough, right? It's tough for the company to give us any like dividends, or whatnot. All right. So let me quickly go to bonus given by the company. Yeah, I mean the dividend pretty much. All right. So the next thing that I want to address this, right? I think this is a very interesting questions that I always get from our students. All right, that I get from the students. Okay, so let me see other questions. Z-Trick got court case. You have to check because to be honest, I'm not into Z-Tricks. Right, I'm not really into Z-Tricks. Okay, you can check on the AI insight or the opportunity or risk. All right, so I think this is a very big question that most people will ask me, Rain. Saya dah kumpul 10,000, 20K or 30K, you know. So where should I invest? Should I invest in US stock or crypto or whatsoever, right? So for me, to be very honest, right, 90% of people, they will lose money when they invest. It's not because the market is bad, but because they do not know what they are doing. Right. So if you're working hard, 10,000, don't throw it into a random stocks or coins. I'm not saying that it's Bursa or the US or whatsoever, or crypto. I do invest in crypto as well. I do invest in US stock as well. Right. But the most important thing over here is that we need to understand what are we investing in, the instruments. Okay, the companies pretty much. Okay, what does the company do? Okay, does the company have any future? Okay, any opportunity, any risk? What are the performance of that company? Right. So a lot of us, we watch too much of TikTok videos, invest in this, then you make So 90%, will definitely lose money. Right, because they don't even understand what exactly is Z-Trick doing. What exactly is YTL Power is doing? What is their future? What is their projects? And example, the court case, right? So will this court case actually, sustain for the next 5 to 10 years? If not, then it's fine, right? Because we are not looking at now, right? If here have court case, yes, maybe it will affect the next quarter. But the quarter after that, or they have a lot of profit or revenue, a lot of contracts coming in, then it does not really matter that much, right? Or if a companies, if they have a one-off lost, right? So for this quarter, they might not doing well, but there's a one-off, it is not recurring, right? So as long as the core business is doing well, then the next the quarter after that, there will growth again. Right, so we are not looking at trading. We are not trading. We are not like today buy, today sell. So we need to understand first, what is investment really is, and the company's positions or the company's punya conditions. Yes, the company might lose money, but is this a one-off or will this actually recurring? Or the balik, if this company's punya growth, increase, suddenly increase 120% growth. So we need to check on AI Insight, is this growth a one-off? Maybe the company sold off one land or sold off a big factory or sold off one of their sister company. So if this revenue of this profit is a one-off profit, okay, then check up the price, then the next quarter, because it's not recurring, right? It's only a one-off. The next quarter, are they going to sell another company? Are they going to sell another factory? No, right? So we need to check all of these things, right? So they might not be performing as well now on the next quarter because, this quarter they make money because they already sell off something. So it's a one-off thing. It's not recurring. So we have to know all of these things first. We cannot just base on the surface. We have to dig a little bit deeper. You have to understand what is the real scenario. All right. So there's a lot of people that do not understand and a lot of news out there, So for me, to be very honest, since that I understand, okay, I go for classes for with Grandpa, I understand all of this thing. So whatever news out there, yes, I will read, but I will check with my AI insights, opportunity, and risk first. All right. Because whatever is on the news, normally, they want to get ice ball, they want to get more views, so they will blow a little bit bigger, right? But as an investor, we cannot get into emotions, all right? Emotion kill a lot of good investor, all right? So today, if you have 10,000 or whatever amount that you have, 5,000, okay, my suggestion is that you understand what really investment is first. So investment and trading is different things. We don't look at like moving average, we don't like cut loss, we don't like take profit, we don't have all of that thing. Okay, if the companies, okay, this I learned from Tuan Roslan, all right. If the company is good, why you want to cut loss at the very first place, right? So this is things that, I mean, if today I buy Maybank, we are want to cut loss, I wouldn't, for sure, 100%, I will not. So there's things that we have to differentiate, because I think a lot of people, we get confused between investing and trading. All right, so this is my my sharing about my story as well. All right, so I started, I think, about 5,000, and then I make about 2,000 plus already, right? I can show you later on. So with the right system, right, you can you will get to see a companies in a much more better angle, and you will not get to influenced by whatever news or noise out there, right? So I learned how to invest with data. I learned how to invest with fact, right? I learned how to invest in a much more systematic way, and will not get affected by whatever noise out there. So as an investor, it's very important for you to manage your own emotions. A lot of time we are FOMO, the company is doing well, underbuy. When you already know the company is doing well, you are already late, right? So make sure you understand everything first before you jump in. All right. That's why in this whole 2 days, I will only suggest you guys to do paper trade first. Okay. Tak perlu, rushing to buy and sell stock. Okay. Learn first, experience first. All right. And the best experience, to be very honest, is actually to buy with your real money. All right. Then you get to have the real experience. Right. And this is from myself and also from our student as well. So a lot of students, I remember one Akka, he told me, all right, he have lost about 50 over thousands. So he joined a class, he invests, and then he lost the money, and then now he want to have a investment system, right, that he can actually follow, and it's not on buy and sell a day, because she has a full-time job. So he just lost 50,000 just like that, right? So me as well, I get scammed twice. Okay, secara jujur, I get scammed twice, right? So 2 biji mari dah habis. Okay, so the reason why I tell you this is because I tak nak korang rugi duit seperti saya atau seperti akak itu. Alright, so if you have experience, get scammed or lost money, then you understand what am I saying right now. How do I feel? All right. So if you keep guessing or following random tips from whatever sifu, right, you could lose even more money in the next couple of years. Okay. So I always mention this as well. You have a choice, and then you can leave this webinar and then keep guessing, or after a year, right, you start in the same place. This is up to you. I have been sharing this a lot of time on my social media as well. So A or B. A, if you want to learn a new skill, okay, not necessarily in making money, but a real way of investing. Okay, the reason why I learn investing, of course, I want to make money, right? But at the same time, I want to learn the real investing. Okay, how to invest, right? This is the things that I want to learn. That's why I joined Grand Pine, right? Or it's not wrong as well. You can just stay at whatever that you are at now. All right, and it's up to you. All right, so there's no right or wrong. Okay, no right or wrong, as I mentioned a lot of times, no right or wrong. It depends on what do you want to give to your family members. All right, so Zulkifli, no. Okay, so this cannot be traded for short term. Okay, this system is built for investment. Okay, not for trading. So you won't see a lot of chart. I never mentioned any chart at all. Right, I never mentioned any chart at all. You do not need to see like the moving average. You don't need to cut loss. All the chart. You don't need to see anything, because this whole system is built for low risk. Okay, minimize the risk so that you can gain the biggest return. So this whole system, SIG, is built for that, and it's not built for trading purpose. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's not suitable. So Sachai Jujo, to be very honest, if you are looking for a system for trading, this is not for you. Okay, I just being very frank. Okay, I ni jenis right tak suka cakap kata-kata yang manis. Alright, I just straight away tell you if it's suitable for you, if this is your goal, if this is what you want, you beli je. Tak nak is fine as well. Alright, so it's up to you. Alright, I just tell you whatever that my experience and whatever that is my result, right? And also student results, right? So if you're looking something that is very exciting, very cheeky, if you're looking something that's very exciting, you know, wow, up and down, you know, chart, hari nak tengok chart, you want to take that risk, you know, you like to feel the heartbeat, you know, then this is not for you. Okay, so this system is built for people that have a full-time job, all right, that don't have much time. All right, but yet you want to make money through investing. Maybe you just need to see like once a month or every quarter once. That's all you need to do, right? It's not exciting for sure, all right, but for me, I don't need anything that's exciting, guys. Secara jujur, all right. Kerja dah stress gila, guys. Takkan ini pun nak stress lagi, right? So I don't want something that have stress. I want something that I can actually monitor maybe once a week or once a month. Dah cukup. And that's why I choose investing. Okay, I choose value investing. All right. So A or B is up to you. There's no right or wrong. All right. For me, I want to make more money so that I can give my parents, you know, a better life. So that my spouse, you know, can have a better life as well. My future spouse. Okay. So up to you. Up to you. What do you want? If you think that now, you know, your family are happy, your loved ones are happy, your wife are happy, your husband is happy, your family is happy, his person is happy, you are happy, then you do not need to change anything at all. All right, up to you. So as I mentioned, you know, Grandpa, we really want to disrupt the investment industry, right? So today, no more complicated charts, no more crazy calculations, and also no more reading financial reports. If you have been investing for long, right, these are the things that you have to do. You have to check the financial reports. Wah, gila, I pernah baca tau. 150 pages, guys. 150 muka surat. Itu financial reports lagi tebal daripada textbook saya masa I kat SPM. Gila. After you baca, you pun tak faham. Okay, it's very hard to understand because I'm not from the financial background. I'm not from accounting background. Right? It's super duper hard. Right? It's super duper hard. So with SIG, right, or with the freemium, right? So as Zulkifli mentioned, you know, as inside the freemium, you also have the AI insights. We can read all the reports. All right. So if you are serious to investing, then you buy law because you have the checklist, right? If you already have others too, then you can also complement SIG. Value Farm to use the AI insights, right? If not, you know, this will be the best options for you. Okay, it's really is very easy to know, right? So that's why I use it. All right. So this is my results. I think I share on my TikTok and YouTube as well, and my Facebook as well. Okay, can't remember. Right. So this stocks, okay, these companies, okay, I already cashed out most of it. Okay, I already cashed out most of it. So I started invest this company this year January. In 6 months time, I gained 42%. I make about 3,249 ringgit. Okay, so the process is pretty simple. How I get to know this company is because this company is inside the Growth Plus list that I shared with you guys just now. Growth Plus list. So I check the same thing lah. Growth Plus list. I take on the companies. After that, I check on the AI insight opportunities. Then I read the news. Okay, the AI videos inside. oh, okay, sounds good. Then I go in lah, right? But as I mentioned, right, I am the type of person that I want things to have low risk, right? So I sold off right away. I sold most of them. I still have a bit only. All right. I sold most of them, take back all my capital and a bit of balance, a bit of profit, right? Then I buy another stock. Yeah. So because growth, they will have a little bit of um is the risk is medium risk. So dividend low risk, growth plus medium risk, momentum high risk. So go with the so it same goes to the return. Dividend return not much, growth more, momentum more. All right. So it depends lah. Okay. What sort of things that you want to take the risk. So with SIG full version, you'll get the thematic, the GB Hot Team. Okay, you'll get all of the classes, which also teach you when to take profit, all right, when to switch to another companies, all right, and all of the stock list as well. And you also will get to have exclusive community, which is called Wings Room, where you can post all of your questions inside it, all right, only for students. Okay, so our launch price is 1280. Our pre-launch now is 980 ringgit. Okay, 980 ringgit, you get all of the features that I mentioned to you just now. All right. So as I mentioned, if you are really serious, are looking for a tool that can help you to invest smarter and to help you to to minimize your risk and maximize your revenue, all right, your profit. Okay, this is the tool that you need. All right. So 980 is for 1 year. So it's about how much? 3 ringgit a day. Okay, so it's about 3 ringgit a day and 980 a year. Okay, so for those that are interested, you can scan this payment code. All right, before you scan, right, I just want to have a quick one. So Grand Pine, I have introduced Grand Pine yesterday, a short one. All right, so now if you really want to have a deep dive of Grand Pine, okay, you can actually just search on Google. So we have been in the market for the past 22 years, right? So we are very stable and for sure 100% legit company, all right? And then we are at Damansara Perdana, all right? So in our Google, we have 4.9 stars with 570 reviews. So if our system is not good, it's impossible that we are going to have 4.9 stars, right? Okay, and our Facebook is 100% recommend and 1,000 plus review. So literally all of these reviews, are talking good about us, about our system, right? Most of them are our students, right? So we are also certified by professional bodies like ISO and also HRDC. All right. So pretty much that's it for my sharing. Okay. So for those that are interested, right, you can. Oh, I think this one is better. Oh, it's the same. So for you guys that are interested, you can just scan this QR code. Just let me quickly bring you through the process as well. All right. So let me guide you through. Okay. So after you scan the QR code, right? After you scan, then it will bring you to here. Okay. So after you scan the code, it will bring you to here. And then you get to see here lah. This is a promotion we extend until end of this month. So go to SIG in the okay. So those are all things that you have, and then just click on add to cart. All right, you just fill up your billing system, and then you just place your order. All right, so that is pretty much. All right, if you have any questions, you can either drop your questions on any of our social medias, Grand Pine, or just drop your questions on YouTube. Or some of you guys, watch this after this live is gone, it's done, then you can just leave a message. I will just reply you after that. All right. Or if you already joined us, you can just go to. I think I'll quickly show you this one. All right, this is a pretty cool one. It's a new communities that Grand Pine opened just for you guys. Okay, let me sign in. All right. So this is Wing's room. Yeah, it's my room. Okay. So if you have any questions, right, you can just feel free to let me know over here. Okay, post your comment. Okay, you can just I'm not too sure. Can you guys create posts? But you guys definitely is able to comment over here. Then you can put your handsome photo or your pretty photo over here, or you can screenshot whatever that you do not understand. Okay, on Wing's room over here. Okay, or if you have any questions, right, you can just go to open discussion. All right, and you just search for V2U. Oh, it comes out. Oh yeah. Okay, and then just post it over here. All right, and make sure that you are clicking on BM and English. Okay, then you get to see my my post here. Then you can just post your questions over here with your screenshot as well. All right, so pretty much that's it from my sharing. Thank you so much for your time. So if you have any questions, right, you can just do it on a feed post or just comment on my social media. All right, so for those that are interested, okay, to make your investing much more easier and faster, so now it's a AI, is technology era, right? So speed is important, right? So I appreciate that you already understand, how these things works. It's pretty simple, and then you were also given like the courses to go through every single step as well. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, right, I will see you on the next training. All right, so make sure that you be active in the feed post, and if you have any question, just feel free to drop your questions on my social media. Okay, see you guys and take good care. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.